Alright, this is a quick lesson on major scales, minor scales, major and minor pentatonic scales, some of the minor variations, and we'll go over modes. So we're going to do this fairly quickly. So the first is C position, one of the first positions you'll most likely learn. So start from the A string, that's C and D. 3, 5, A, 2, 3, 5, D, 2, 4, 5, G. Backwards, 5, 4, 2 on the G, 5, 3, 2 on the D, 5, 3 on the A. So that's the first scale you will learn. It's the Ionian major position. Now we'll get into modes really quickly. So it's the same notes from the D position, that's D, E, F, 5, 7, 8, then 5, 7, 9 on the D, and then 5, 7 on the G. Backwards, 7, 5, 9, 7, 5 on the D, 8, 7, 5, A. Same thing for E. So that D position was called Dorian. The E position here, from E through E, same notes from C, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E. Phrygian. Okay? They all have a different feel to them, so the more you practice them, the more you'll get a feel for each of the modes and the positions. I recommend playing them through like a couple different octaves in a different position. You can also play different intervals of notes. A good practice, for example, from C would be like play the thirds. And it's a good thing. You can work that in with some melodies or movements when you hear chords. So we did the C, D, E, F. That's Lydian. F to F. From the G, that would be 10, 9 on the G. And from the D, 12, 10, 9. And from the A, it would be 12, 10, 8. Play that over an F chord or an F major 7. F major 9. On the fifth, Mixolydian. It's another major mode. So the major modes are the 1, the 4, and the 5. So this is G. Same notes. Mixolydian over like a 7th chord. G7 or G. Okay, so the 6th one is Aeolian. Natural minor. One of the first positions you'll learn from the minor position. So from the bass E, 5, 7, 8 on the E, and 5, 7, 8 on the A. And then 5, 7 on the D. Backwards, 7, 5, D. On the A, 8, 7, 5. Okay, and the final one is Locrian, probably the least used. Minor 7 flat 5, B, B through B, all the notes from C. From the A string, that's 2, 3, 5, D, 2, 3, 5, and on the G, that's 2, 4. Backwards from the G, 4, 2, on the D, 5, 3, 2, and on the A, 5, 3, 2, and that's over a minor 7 flat 5 chord. Chord position is 2, 3, 2, 3, starting from the A string. So on the A, it's 2, D is 3, G is 2, and 3 on the B. So that would go from index, ring, middle. I'm multitasking here. Okay. Okay, so moving on to the pentatonic. So we'll go back to our minor scale really quick. So pentatonic just means 5, so you play 5 notes. I like to do it through the octave all the way through. So the pentatonic gives you a layout for any major or minor scale, and it's a good way to get familiar with the fretboard if it's something you need to get to pretty quickly. So I know if it's like A minor, I can play the pentatonic. So it goes from A, C on the E, D, E on the A, and then G, A on the D. If you don't play it all the way through, the 5 notes are the A, C, D, E, G. Just play it down. I'm going to play it down. 5, A, E, 5, 7, A, 5, 7, D, 5, 7, G, 5, 8, B, and E. Backwards. Practice it with alternate picking. Okay. So the major pentatonic is the same thing, except you start and end on C. So it would be C, D, E, G, A, and the octave would be C. Has like a very oriental sound because it's taking away from either the scales, like the major scales, because there's no fourth in the major or the seventh. So we'll go from the E from this position. So E on the E, that's 8, 10, 7 on the A, 10 on the A, 7 on the D, 10 on the D. I bet that. Okay, so and then do another octave from the D, so 10 G, from the G, 7, 9, B, 8, 10, and 10 on the E. Okay. Play it over the major chords. Pentatonic. So yeah, we covered the modes, major modes. Mode is the same thing. You start and end on a different position. Oh, okay, also, come back to that.